Hey guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're blessed. I wanted to do a quick video. Really, this is not how I want to look when I present myself, but who cares? I just finished a workout, felt pretty good. I'm feeling better and stronger every day, which is amazing. I have my CT scan, my first CT scan tomorrow to see how my organs look. And I did get blood work done this week as well to make sure that the cancer is gone. And as a person of faith, I have to tell you, it's one of those things that really makes it, I don't want to say difficult, but it is definitely a challenge because I've been through this before. I believed in God for my healing, and then I wound up getting cancer again. The thing is this time around, I don't care about the outcome. All I care about is this journey that I've had with the Lord has been so rewarding, has been so life-changing, and I feel just a peace in my heart, because we don't know ultimately what God has planned for us, and for me to just come on here and say, I'm healed, I'm never going to have cancer again, I think would be very, what's the word I'm looking for, Lord? It would be very self-centered of me, to think that I have all the answers. I don't. Ultimately, none of us know exactly what God has planned, and my job is now to just be obedient and follow Him and listen to Him and be open enough where I can see Him, hear Him, feel Him within my heart and move according to His plans and according to His wishes. And that's what I've been doing, and it's been really, really amazing. Just kind of stepping into that obedience and doing things that I would never have thought in a million years I would be doing. Praying for people, approaching complete strangers, asking the waiters and waitresses at a restaurant if they need prayer, things like that. I just always thought that was weird and obnoxious, but now that I'm stepping into that role of trying to follow and listen to Him, I'm learning that that's what it's about. It's seeing if someone has a need. We're there to help one another out, right? I mean, that's why we're here. Anyway, like I mentioned, I have my first CT scan tomorrow since this whole second cancer thing. I don't even know what to call it anymore. I did ring the bell, by the way. I rang the bell many, many times that weekend. I just didn't post anything because it was kind of a scattered thing. I even rang the bell here at the box on Saturday. My boss had this huge bell and I rang it and everyone was very happy for me and it was wonderful. And we also participated in an event with our church, and believe it or not, guys, there were cowbells there. And I got to ring the bell all Sunday long. It was amazing. So anyways, it's just stuff like that happens. It's just kind of like, it just gives me peace and it gives me comfort. I wanted to share real quick with you guys something that we had done as a family at the beginning of the year and that we're repeating starting today, but that is a fast. We participated in a 40-day corporate fast with our church at the beginning of the year, and it ended mid-February, and it was amazing. I never in a million years thought it would be easy to give up the things that we chose to give up, but gosh, it was such a blessing, and I'm so happy that I did it. So I'm going to share something real personal with you. I got to the point where I was drinking, I don't want to say heavily, but always having a glass of wine, to help myself relax. Or if it wasn't wine, it would be a gummy, now that gummies are everywhere and legal, you can buy them at the gas station. So I wasn't doing it every day, but like on Saturdays, for example, if we were planning to go even for a hike or go outside or go play, go bowling, I always felt like I needed something extra to get me there, to be in that place of happiness. And so I decided to give that up for the 40 days. And I only broke the fast once with a glass of wine. I forget why we had a glass of wine, but I broke it once. And then the other thing we gave up as a family was not watching TV. And that was amazing. I do have to say it was a challenge because we have a 5-year-old little girl, and you're her playmate because she's an only child. So gosh, it was pretty difficult, especially in that week of February. I think it was the first week when everything got shut down because of the weather. We had an ice storm. And being home with her and my husband while he was working in our tiny apartment on the screen doing all these Zoom video calls, and I'm having to entertain Elena by myself. It was difficult, but it was such a learning experience. And that's how you have to look at it when you're given these challenges. It's like, what can I learn from this? Like, what am I gaining from this? Versus being in that negative headspace. So, we gave up TV for 40 days and gave up drinking for 40 days. I gave up my gummies. Don't miss them. I don't need them. I don't want them. And, if you're someone who tends to be dependent on those types of things, to find happiness or to feel calm, just ask yourself why. Like, what's causing you to gravitate towards those things, and what can you address? Like, how can you enjoy life without being under the influence of something? And so I'm learning in this season to be under the influence of the Lord, basically, and to just take Him with me wherever I go. And it's been incredible. So today is Ash Wednesday, and we're not Catholic. I did grow up Catholic, but we decided to observe Lent. So that's basically in tradition to observe the fast that Jesus did in the wilderness for 40 days before he was tempted by the enemy. And, there was a really good message at our church a couple months back about fasting and why Jesus fasted and why we should fast. And it's basically so that when the enemy does come or when temptation does happen, it becomes easier for us to say no, because we've had this time where we're not giving into the flesh, and it has nothing to do with beating ourselves up or, it's nothing like that. It's just being in control, I guess, and less addicted to these things that we're so addicted to, like TV. How many of us just unwind by watching TV, but at the same time it's taking family time away? So anyway, so we are going to be observing Lent, and it goes all the way through Easter. So we've decided to once again give up alcohol. We're giving up television once again, but we're being a little bit more specific this time. So we're allowing ourselves, if we want to as a family, go to the movies on a Saturday. That's okay. And as far as food is concerned, I don't want to say try, because then I'm already setting myself up for failure, but we are going to observe a traditional whole foods diet. So that means no processed foods, no bread, nothing that you get at the store that comes in a package, basically. So fruits, veggies, nuts, meats, eggs, maybe cheese. I don't know. I have to find if there's a cheese that's not ultra super processed. I'm sure there are, but I'm going to be very, very picky with what the ingredients say on the package. So that's basically what we're doing, and I wanted to post this video today to kind of share with you that it is definitely doable for you and your family. And if picking more than one thing is too much, that's okay, but you want to give yourself that opportunity and tell yourself that you can do something like this, and how powerful fasting can be. It really truly is powerful, guys, to be able to I don't want to say deny yourself, because then it almost sounds like a punishment. It's not a punishment. It's replacing the things that didn't matter with things that should matter, if that makes sense. So, for us as a family watching TV, we would sit down and watch TV at dinner time. Aaron and I would sit in front of the TV, eat dinner from our trays, and Elenita would be sitting at the kitchen counter, because we own an apartment, so we don't have a kitchen table to sit at. But she would sit at the kitchen counter and watch her iPad while she was eating her dinner. And gosh, it just struck me one day, I'm like, what are we doing? Like, how are we spending any time together as a family? So we've since, during the fast, we've done away with that, and now we're sitting together, not watching, but communion, and having that time together as a family, and it's been wonderful. All right, I'm gonna shut up now. I wanna thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for caring enough for watching it to the very end if you did. I hope it just gives you strength and motivates you to know that all things are possible. You just gotta know where to draw your strength from. It doesn't come from us, it comes from the Lord. And all you have to do is lean on Him, and He will answer you. So with that said, I hope you are blessed. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye guys.